printmaking is this energy, this anticipation. I can't wait to pull the print off the press. I'm just a conduit. You know, whatever happens in the studio, I'm allowing the work to work through me. I've been creating art since I was like 5, 6 years old. I don't ever remember not creating. I was in undergraduate school and I saw printmaking and I really didn't know what it was. It was just this magical experience is really the best way that I can describe it. So I decided, you know, one day I'm actually going to do that. I work in a lot of different processes. I work with drawing, I work with painting, I work with printmaking. There's sewing element that's in my work as well. And so I bring all of these different energies together in order to create a piece of artwork. Layering is very important in my work. The layering references time, it references history, and all of these different things just laid on together. In my work, I also use a lot of symbols. And a symbol for me is a circle. You'll see that shape throughout my work. It's a symbol of the moon, and the moon in a lot of different cultures, particularly in African culture, it represents the female. The women in my work are wearing hoop earrings in majority of the work. So that's another way of bringing in that symbol. My work started off really being about reconstructing identity of African American women. When you look at media, of course you have the stereotypes of, you know, the angry black woman or, you know, the club Jezebel type woman. You know, media has set the tone for our identity of who we are or who we're supposed to be. I feel like it's my responsibility to offer a different narrative of who we could be, of where we came from, and the dynamic women that we are. I was really interested in having the viewer be able to walk into a piece of work. How do I translate my 2D work into 3D work? All of the women I knew, I've interacted with them 5 minutes. Some of them I've known all my life. I decided to make an installation that really honored who these women are. So there are 300 plates in the series. They're drawn directly on the plates. I used litho crayons to draw with, so I wanted to stay within the material. The plates vary because they are actually plates that were given to me, donated to me, or, you know, they were found. Everything had to have a history, and these women had so much personality and so much life. I didn't want to just walk into a store and buy a box of plates. They are lawyers, they're mothers, they're teachers, they're activists, they're artists. There's so many amazing women in the world. I couldn't draw them all, but I wanted all of them to be a part of this installation. So for me, the table allowed me to be able to bring the viewer in so that they can sit down and enjoy the work and talk and just have conversation. You know, who are these women? What are they about? What contributions are they making to society? Those are the conversations that need to be had. My love for what I do is what drives me. I love art, and I think I'll be exploring different mediums. I plan on bringing other mediums into my work. I don't know how or when, but I always believe and I'm always open to it happening. I refuse to believe that I can't do something. I think that allows me room to grow.